Good morning from day 3. Okay, it is 39 degrees. I'm all packed up and I am ready to leave camp. I have a 1,000 foot climb ahead of me today, and like 9.6 miles or maybe 10.2. We'll see how today goes. I will check in with you in a little while. Okay, I just walked out from Burrell's Ford Campground and now I'm back to the Foothills Trail. So if the campground's full, there's also a really good site right over there on the way in to the campground. That's also the way to go back to Kings Creek Falls, which I passed up yesterday. But I will come back and do that another time. But for now, I'm headed this way. 1,000 foot climb over a couple of miles this morning. Hiking on that trail this way, but I saw this sign, so I came up those steps there. Looks like that's the Burrell Ford parking area, and there's the sign for it right there. But the Foothills Trail looks like it crosses the street over here, so that's the way I'm gonna go. Okay. Woohoo! Less than 60 miles to go to Table Rock. Yay! And 7.2 until I have to fill up on water to carry uphill to dry camp tonight. So, woohoo! Oh, trail maintenance, please. I have no idea how I'm going to get over or around this one. Huh. This looks like it might have just fallen last night. Okay, here we go. It's not easy for us short people to get over these things. Okay, onward. These must have just happened last night. That was tough. And now I have to figure out a way to get around this. I might try to walk on this root ball. None of it looks stable. Okay, I walked on that root ball. It looks like the ground is pulling up here from this one as well. So much wind last night in the campsite. So it was a lovely stay at Burrell's Ford campsite last night. I got really good rest. My sleeping pad was deflating on me every 3 hours the first night, and I'm happy to report that it was user error. So I fixed my issue last night and tightened up the valve properly, and I was able to sleep really, really well. Except that, you know, other people in the campsite were up late chatting and shining their headlamps into my tent and things like, I mean, they weren't intentionally doing that. I was just in their way. So that kept me up a bit, but people were basically respectful. They went to bed around 10, so I was able to get some really good rest last night. I nursed all of my wounds, took proper care of them, and I'm feeling a lot better today. I love this terrain. I'm used to climbing mountains, so this is fine with me. Yesterday's terrain was really tough for me. So anyway, still climbing. Have a long way to go. I got lemon squeeze coming up in a little while, so I'll show you that. Well, I just popped out of the rhododendron to this lovely view. Beautiful. Good morning, South Carolina. Gorgeous. There's a cistern. Huh. Oh boy. All right, let's see if I can get through. Huh, I think I have to take off my pack. All right, I took off my pack. Yay! Okay, now to carry on. All right, pack is back on. That is narrow, y'all. It's fine on this side, but right there. Whew. All right, I'm glad to be past that. Hopefully, I can keep my pack on for a while now. I had that blowdown and now this lemon squeeze. So hopefully I can pick up the pace a bit. All right, I'm at a trail junction. I just came up from this way. There's a pretty walk out to a view. And then it looks like this is where the Chattooga Trail splits off, according to this sign. And the Foothills Trail continues off that way. And it looks like I see a wilderness sign over here. Elliott Rock Wilderness for the Chattooga Trail over there. All right, but I'm going this way on the Foothills Trail. Well, look at this cuteness. Far Out calls this an intermittent spring, and it's a pipe into a bucket. How nice. Love it. Hello. I think I just topped out on that climb finally. That was a lovely climb. Beautiful walk in the woods. Super gentle. Lots of switchbacks. Gentle and relentless. That is the theme of this trail so far, with the exception of yesterday. But I like today's hike so far. I like climbing mountains. I also like being up at higher elevation because it's nice and cool. So yesterday hiking down by the river, I mean, it was just so hot and exposed, and 85 degrees. Up here it is, let's see. It's 70 degrees right now, but there's a lovely breeze. Oh, look at the pretty iris. So many wildflowers. Anyway, I'm coming down a little bit. I have a couple more climbs to go, but I'm gonna find a good little place to take a pack off, sit down break. I've been hiking for a couple hours, so it is time for second breakfast, everybody. And look at this beautiful view that I'm hiking next to. Gorgeous day today. And my stuff's all dry, so my pack is lighter. And I got to dump my trash this morning, so my pack is lighter. It's a good day, everybody. All right, this looks like a great place to sit and take a break and have second breakfast. Okay, on the menu at Shea Foothills on this random log, no reservations required. I am gonna have blackberry pie and vanilla almond milk pudding. Sounds like a great second breakfast to me. Okay, that was a lovely short break, everybody. Had a little pack off, sit down break and a little snack. So I'm gonna hike for another, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, and then I'll stop and have lunch. I might make it to the fish hatchery campsite for lunch. It's about 3.5 miles away. So we'll see. That's my plan. Look, everyone, I made it to the Whiteside Mountain View. Let's take a look. Wow, look at it. Oh my gosh. Of course, the camera never does it justice, but it is enormous. And there's so much rock. That is super cool. Well, that is cool. I just completed the survey, and now I'm coming out at the fish hatchery road access or something like that. Woohoo! I'm getting closer to Table Rock. 55 miles. Sloan Bridge, 3.3. I'm gonna carry on. All right, I made it to the fish hatchery campsite. I've done about 7 miles or so. So I'm gonna just go right in here and take a break, a pack off sit down break, and have some lunch. All right, on the lunch menu today, I have a tofu sausage and some pizza flavored crackers that are vegan. So those are so good, by the way. If you are plant-based or vegan, highly recommend these pizza crackers. Free yum. They taste like tomato and oregano. They're made from sunflower seeds, so they're nut-free, gluten-free. I believe they have some nutritional yeast in there too, so it's a little cheesy. And then my tofu sausage. So I'm gonna sit here and take a break and enjoy that. Okay, everyone, this is the Fish Hatchery campsite. Back here, I know it's hard to see. There's a trail, a very steep trail right there for water. And it's hard to tell, but this is a very slanted campsite, everyone. In fact, I'd be really hard pressed to find one flat tent site here. There's a fire ring and some logs to sit on. If I were desperate, I would say that is probably the best that you can do right there, if you're tenting. Okay. All right, so I had lunch and now I'm leaving the Fish Hatchery campsite and I'm continuing on. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do today. 4 miles from here is a dry campsite, so I'll have to carry a lot of water uphill. But if I can make it there, and there's also like a 600-foot climb and several other climbs between here and there, so it looks like kind of a rough section at the end of the day. But if I am able to do that, I will try to make it there. If not, there are some options sooner, but either way, I'm gonna have to carry a lot of water, which I'm not looking forward to. All right, I'll check in later. Here's a waterfall. It goes way up there. Wow. Okay, according to Far Out, this right here is the last water source before my campsite in 2.2 miles. I decided to only go 9.2 instead of 11 today. Let me flip you around and let you look at this water source. So here it is. I was able to get water right from here. It's a little deeper. But as you can hear, the road is right up there. So I'm not super happy with this because it's road runoff. But I need water. So as you can see, I'm toting extra water. Yeah, so I've got about 4 liters of water. Got water in here, got water in my other bottle. I've got a couple liters in my bag, which looks like it's about to fall out of my backpack. And now I have like a 600-foot climb, maybe more, and 2.2 miles to camp. Wish me luck. Look, everybody, it's Lake Jocassee through the trees there. Awesome. Well, I've climbed the first part and I think I have 0.7 left to go and a little more of a climb. But I met Hayward. Hayward, I'm so sorry I forgot your last name, but he works with the Foothills Trail Conservancy, and his trail name is Peregrine, and the patch that you can apply for once you through hike this is the Peregrine Award. So I said that to him. And he was pleased and delighted. He told me I was carrying too much stuff. He's not wrong. But I explained to him I was dry camping. I don't usually roll with 4 liters of water. Anyway, it was so nice meeting him. I was too out of it, I guess, to remember to get a picture with him. I should have done that. But anyway, it was nice to meet you, Hayward. And I'm excited for the rest of my hike, and thank you for all your work you do with the Foothills Trail Conservancy. This trail's been awesome. I'm crossing into North Carolina. I'm at the state line. Woohoo! How cool. Okay, I think I'm here, everybody. This is my campsite over here. Yay! 10 pounds of water sucks, but I'm glad I'm here. All right, everyone, this is gonna be it. There's nothing super flat up here, but it's flat enough and it'll do. And there is a view of Lake Jocassee. How nice. Well, hello everyone. I am set up right there and I am relaxing, enjoying this view of Lake Jocassee. Let me try and explain to you where I am. I'm at the second, in Far Out, I'm at the second dry campsite past the Sloan Bridge access and that pit toilet area. So you climb up a big one, go down, and then at the top of the second climb is this. It may appear flat on the camera, but it's not. It's not flat. The comments in Far Out say that lots of flat spots for tenting. There are a couple of flat spots if you have a one-person tent, perhaps. This is a great area for tarping because there is so much duff here. You'd have no problem finding a nice, soft, cushy spot to tarp. You could also hammock up here, but it's beautiful. I think I'll probably be camping alone again tonight. So right now, I unloaded everything into the tent. I am going to roll out my plantar fascia, my feet, take care of that, and then I am going to take a little sponge bath and put on my pajamas and cook some dinner. But let's talk about the day. So today, sorry about that. Today was a great day. Started off at Burrell's Ford and left there. That first climb was very long, relentless, but gentle. But I feel like I'm back in my element. This reminds me very much of the Appalachian Trail, the section that I did today from Burrell's Ford to this dry campsite right after the Sloan something access point. I got to meet Hayward, which was great. He was escorting a Boy Scout up close to here. His Eagle Scout project is going to be to put in some kind of walkway, boardwalk, or bridge or something over one of the little boggy areas that I crossed over to get here. So it was very cool to meet him. Super sad that I didn't think to get a picture with him, but oh well, that's going to be a memory for up here and in my heart and, you know, nowhere else, and that's okay. So I'm excited to be here. I'm tired. It was a great day. The day was actually really good. The hardest part of today was lugging 10 pounds of water up the mountain to get here because this is a dry campsite, but it's totally worth it up here. This view of Lake Jocassee is amazing. Of course, the camera never does it justice. I've never dry camped before. This is my first time. So I probably overdid it on the water. I have 4 liters of water, but I'm pretty dehydrated, so I need to rehydrate. It's for cooking dinner tonight. It's for, coffee in the morning. And then it's to get for enough water to get me going and started on the trail tomorrow. Tomorrow I am resupplying at the Whitewater Falls area. So that'll be good, and I'll get to see Whitewater Falls, which is supposed to be absolutely a highlight of this trail, so I'm very excited. I got to see some great waterfalls today as well. Some of those I caught on camera for you. But right now, I am just going to tend to myself, self-care and self-love, and then I am going to cook some dinner and eat and just take in this lovely, lovely view. Hayward did mention to me that it is supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get up super early. I don't think I'll be camping with anyone else here, so my alarm shouldn't bother anybody when it goes off really early in the morning, and I am going to get going. I think I have like an 11-mile day tomorrow. I'm going to try to make it all the way to Bear Creek Camp or something like that. That's 11 miles away. That's a long day for me. That's the longest day that I've done so far. Today I did about, I'm guessing like 9.2 miles, somewhere around that area from Burrell's Ford to here. All right, have a good night, everybody. And if there's anything else that comes up tonight, I will share that with you. Otherwise, I will see you in the morning for, gosh, what will it be? Day 4. And today is Sunday, April 2nd, by the way. So tomorrow will be Monday, April 3rd. Great trip so far. All right, good night, everybody. Okay, this may gross some of you out. I'm going to show you my foot blisters. So skip this if you don't want to see it. All right. Ooh. That is probably my worst one. I may need to actually drain that one tonight. But you never want to rip the skin off. You want to keep the skin there to protect it. So I might just drain the fluid out of it, and then leave the skin on there to protect it. I also have one right here, but I don't need to do anything about that. That one's just fine. And I think I have one on my other foot too. But this one, I'm gonna have to give it some attention. Okay, this is too funny. I'm showing you more blisters now. My other foot has the exact same situation with my big toe. This one's probably okay. Don't need to drain this one yet. And then my pinky toe, which needs to be drained. All right, so I'm gonna tend to those.